Liverpool, Alexander Isak linked to Arsenal issues update on Newcastle future, reacts to reports of dramatic injuries ahead of EFL Cup final. Latest breaking news, suspicions around Virgil van Dijk raised after private PSG chat and contract comments. Transfer shift for Milos Kerkez emerges amid Liverpool links and Bournemouth's assessment. Hello fan friend. Welcome to another Liverpool news video. Let's get into the video. Liverpool is reportedly set to face competition from Juventus for Milos Kerkez. The left-back from Bournemouth has been linked to a move to Anfield this summer. Kerkez, 21, joined the Cherries from AZ Alkmaar for £15.5 million in July 2023 and has impressed since his move to the Vitality Stadium. He had a great debut season on the South Coast and has taken his game to the next level this season, establishing himself as one of the Premier League's top left-backs. It has been widely reported that Liverpool is ready to dive into the market for a long-term replacement for Andy Robertson, with Kerkez named as a possible option. Reports suggested that a crucial meeting with Kerkez's camp will take place during the March international break about his future. While Liverpool is seen by many as the favourite to sign Kerkez at this stage, they are reportedly not the only club interested in securing his services. According to journalist Sacha Tavolieri via Sky Sports Switzerland, Juventus is pushing to bring in Kerkez as a replacement for Andrea Cambiaso, who is moving to Manchester City. Juventus is reportedly cautious about not having a successor lined up for Cambiaso, and finding a replacement is a priority option. As a result, Juve has started negotiations with Kerkez's representatives. It is also said that Bournemouth expects to receive at least £37.7 million for the Hungarian. This would represent a huge profit, recouping no less than 3 times the initial outlay. Former Bournemouth defender Joe Partington spoke about Kerkez's future on BBC Radio Solent earlier this week. He said, "He's a standout player right now. He's involved in moments that define the outcomes of games. When Kerkez is on the field, which has been the case for most of this season, making those breathtaking 70-yard runs to recover or to go past, and the goal against Newcastle sticks in my head, the assist over the weekend as well. The more moments like that, which he's been doing consistently, the more people talk about you, and the more people talk about you, the more calls he'll get from those bigger clubs." Alexander Isak, the Swedish forward of Newcastle United, has refused to rule out the possibility of extending his contract with the club, despite recent rumours suggesting interest from giants like Liverpool and Arsenal. The player, who has been one of the standout performers for the Magpies this season, with 22 goals in 32 appearances across all competitions, is focused on helping Newcastle secure their first trophy in a 70-year wait. Since his arrival at St James's Park in August 2022 for a record fee of £63 million from Real Sociedad, Isak has impressed, scoring 57 goals in 99 matches and recently reached the milestone of 50 Premier League goals in just 76 games, becoming the 7th fastest player in league history to achieve this. With such remarkable performances, it is understandable that elite clubs like Liverpool and Arsenal have shown interest. Arsenal, in search of a striker who can lead the team to a Premier League title after more than 20 years, has Isak on their radar. Meanwhile, Liverpool, the current league champions, has reportedly identified the Swedish forward as a possible option to strengthen their attack, potentially as an upgrade to Darwin Nunez. However, ahead of the big match against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, Isak seemed immune to speculation regarding his future and emphasised his complete focus on the present moment and Newcastle's pursuit of trophies. "This club can achieve great things. I think we should really look at it one season at a time, and this season we can win a trophy, which would be amazing for everyone. About my future, it's not something I really think about. I've said many times throughout the season, just focus on the work, and now is the worst time to think about anything else. So, our entire focus is just on Sunday and bringing the trophy to Newcastle," he said. Alexander Isak stated that, While he is not thinking about a potential contract extension with Newcastle at the moment, that will be a discussion for the future after the season ends. Newcastle, for its part, has no intention of selling the striker, with the club's CEO Darren Eales considering it crazy to negotiate a player so important. Isak, focused on the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool, is determined to help Newcastle secure their first trophy in over 70 years, leaving any talk about his future until after the season. Rio Ferdinand believes that Virgil van Dijk could consider a transfer to Paris Saint-Germain if the French club makes an offer. The Liverpool captain is in the final year of his contract, with his deal expiring in the summer, and a move looks increasingly likely given that negotiations for a new deal are stalled. After Liverpool's penalty shootout defeat to PSG in the Champions League on Tuesday, Van Dijk was seen chatting with PSG's sporting director Luis Campos and the club president Nasser Al-Khelaifi in the tunnel. This, along with Van Dijk's recent statements that he has no idea about his future at Liverpool, has led to speculation that a move to Parc des Princes at the end of the season could be on the cards. While the French publication RMC has claimed that the conversation between Van Dijk and PSG officials was little more than an impromptu chat and that his availability for transfer was not discussed, Ferdinand believes that an offer from PSG would make Van Dijk reconsider his position. Before this, I would have said that Liverpool would keep him. He's the captain, winning trophies. Why would he want to leave? Said the former Manchester United player, 46, on his Rio Ferdinand Presents programme. But if PSG comes knocking, a young and hungry team, I would definitely listen if I were him. If Real Madrid comes, I would go. As for Saudi Arabia, I don't think Virgil is ready for that move. I don't know, I think it's 50-50 whether he stays or not. Regarding his contract situation, Van Dijk, 33, recently reiterated that he's uncertain about his future. "I have no idea if I will stay," said the Liverpool defender. "I still don't know what will happen. The talks are not on hold, nothing is set. I'm focused on the next 10 games and helping the team. If there is news, you will know. But right now, no one knows what will happen next year. If anyone says they know, they're lying." Van Dijk is not the only big name at Liverpool in a similar situation. Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold are also entering the final months of their contracts at Anfield. Salah, in particular, was photographed visibly emotional after Liverpool's elimination from the Champions League, leading many to believe that this could have been his last appearance in the competition for the Reds. The uncertainty surrounding Van Dijk, Salah and other key players creates a sense of anticipation surrounding Liverpool's upcoming transfer window. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time.